Welcome to Survival Crash Course. This is Omega Agent 661 and today we are reviewing the Kershaw Flitch. So why the Kershaw Flitch? Well, for starters, it's cheap. $20. That's what I paid for it. I signed up for Big 5 one-day deals and I actually believe I got it for cheaper than $20. You can get it on Blade HQ right now for $19.99 and if you got the cash, grab it. I think it's a great knife for the money. It's an assisted opening modified drop point knife. It has overall length of 7.75 inches, blade length of 3.25 inches, and it's made out of 8CR13 MOV. Okay, so I know what you're gonna say. 8CR13 MOV, Twinkie steel, right? You're correct. It is. It's cheap stuff. It's Chinese steel. It's probably one of the better Chinese steels out there, but it's still cheap Chinese steel. So you got to take it with a grain of salt that you're not getting top of the line materials for this knife, but you are getting a pretty good blade steel for that price. I can't argue with that. It has glass reinforced nylon scales and it's a pretty funky design. I actually really enjoy the cutouts for the fingers on it. It's swoopy. It reminds me of something like Batman would use. I like it a lot. The drop point shape is interesting. I like the jimping on the back and I just love this full belly. So it's a pretty cool knife. I love the mini deep pocket carry clip. It's black, and this is also one of the few knives in my collection that is automatically set for tip up carry. So I'm gonna play a GoPro quick video of a barrage of tests that I've ran it through, and when we're done with that, we're gonna go back and I'm gonna let you know my final thoughts on this and give you my final knife review score. So I use my own independent knife review score that I created up on my own. It's not perfect. And it's highly subjective, but it's something I use a lot, and I compile the listing on my knives, and hopefully someone finds it helpful in the future to purchase a knife or anything. But that's enough talking for me for now. Let's go ahead and check out that video.
September we met, I could tell by your smile. You hadn't been with a good girl like me in a while. Yeah, you were impressed, couldn't leave me alone. Text me every time that you pick up the phone. And I had control in the driver's seat, but my hands are slipping off the wheel. Now the tables have turned, now I'm up all night. I'm picturing you, acting like a fool. I'm on the other side. You're like a full moon, and I'm up all night, howling at you. Tables have turned, tables have turned, tables have turned, tables have turned. I used to be chill, now I can't catch my breath. When you say my name, I feel tight in my chest. Can't handle the space, I need you here by my side. You make me sweat in the coldest of nights, yeah. I had control in the driver's seat, but my hands are slipping off the wheel. Now the tables have turned, now I'm up all night. I'm picturing you, acting like a fool. I'm on the other side. You're like a full moon, and I'm up all night, howling at you. Tables have turned. Feels all turned upside down. I guess I'm the needy one, needy. Now the tables have turned, now I'm up all night. I'm picturing you, acting like a fool. I'm on the other side. You're like a full moon, and I'm up all night, howling at you. Tables have turned. Tables have turned. Tables have turned.
So as you can see, the Kershaw Flitch actually performed really well. I'm super surprised at how good this knife actually performed. It cut through rope, paracord easily. You know, I could double, triple loop it up and it would just slice right through it. It also did a great job stabbing into that plastic bottle. It pierced straight through without deforming the plastic, is what you want to look for. It shows that it has a sharp tip and it slides in easily. It just slid through like it wasn't even there. And then when it came down to actually slicing the top off of those plastic 2-liter bottles, it did so very easily. So I was super impressed. And you got to keep in mind, this is a $20 knife. So with that being said, let's go over my knife review score and a little bit about this system. I created it myself. Like I said, it's not perfect. I have various categories. Some of them give values up to 10 points, and some of them give values up to 5. And then I have little extra points in there as well. So we're going to go through it category by category, and I'll give you my thoughts as I go along. So the Kershaw Flitch is a drop point EDC blade with a stonewash finish. So keeping that in mind, the first category is steel. So the steel on this knife is ACR13 MOV 2 or something like that. It's ACR13 MOV. Let's just cut the chase. It's Twinkie Chinese steel. Not the best steel, although it did perform well and it did come sharp from the factory. It was really sharp from the factory. Very impressed, but still a cheap steel, so it gets a 2 out of 10. The handle scales on this bad boy, I actually really enjoy them. It has a nice little checkered texture on it, and it has some beveling. And if you've seen that GoPro quick video, the beveling is real smooth, and it felt good in the hands, felt grippy. I feel like I could gut a fish with this, no problem. I got me a trout, no problem with this. I don't think it'll slip out. And you guys all know, whoever handles some rainbow trout, how slimy those are. I also have used this to trim a big hunk of tri-tip, and I don't have the video for that, but it did a great job. And with the tri-tip and the the fat in the skin and the gray skin, I had no issues holding it. So I gave the handles 5 out of 10. Might have scored more if they were G10 micarta, but they're just, you know, glass reinforced nylon. So, you know, 5 out of 10. For value, I gave this knife a 7 out of 10. For $20, you can't beat it. You get it on Blade HQ right now for $19.99. If you sign up to Big 5, their one day deal emails, try saying that fast 3 times. If you sign up for those emails, you could get it for that. I think I really paid $17.99 for this knife. I am not kidding. So value, 7 out of 10. And I didn't give it the full 10 out of 10 because, you know, it is a budget knife. So the next category is really basically extra points, centering on build quality, knife centering, any kind of coating, paint, or premium hardware. So for centering, build quality, the centering is okay. The build quality is fine. I gave it a 1. It has a nice stonewash finish, but it's not anything premium like the Cerakote finish you'll find on, like my whole EX04 got this awesome Cerakote finish. So I didn't get any bonus points for the coating or the paint. And the hardware, it's just standard hardware, probably cheap Chinese screws, nails. I mean, I couldn't find myself to give extra points for that at all. As far as performance though, this is a category that goes all the way to 10. And this knife performed. It just sliced and diced like you wouldn't believe. It pierced things crazily. You're getting a great amount of performance for the price. So I gave that a 7 out of 10. There's individual categories for slicing, chopping, piercing, slashing. I'm not going to go into all those. Pocket presence. Feels great in the pocket. The pocket clip is great. I like that it comes stock tip up carry. Like, I'm not one of those guys who prefers tip up or tip down. You know, I deal with whatever I buy. It's fine. But it's good to have the option to switch it up for those who might want to switch it up. This one doesn't give you the option to switch it up, but it does have ambidextrous. You can flip it around and put it on the other side. So I gave it a 3 out of 5. The category is only worth up to 5 points. So it's 3 out of 5. It's good. It's not great. I like it. And then my final category is extra points. So these are it's up to 5 points based on subjective style, cool factor, rarity, things like of that nature. And I like it. I like the style. I think it looks cool. I think Batman, if it had a black circle finish on it, it's something Batman would use. It flips open nicely most of the time. Sometimes it doesn't. But that modified drop point looks killer. It looks great. That swooping belly on it is really nice. And overall, I gave it 3 extra points based on the style. So total all that all up, and all you math experts out there, I left out some categories, so it doesn't add up. It's because I left out the some of those categories, the chopping, person, slicing, individual stuff. But the grand total is 40 out of a max possible of 75 points, which is really, really good. It's for a $20 knife to score 53% of the max score, or over half of what the possible max score would be. That's great. I mean, in comparison, my Hogue EX04, which is, you know, a very nice blade made in USA, it was only 10 points higher scoring than this knife. And this knife actually pierced a lot better than that Hogue did, if you've seen the Hogue video. So overall knife score 40 out of 75, and I say if you got the money, grab it. If it's on sale for 20 bucks, definitely pick it up. It'll be a nice addition to your collection. It looks cool. It'll do a lot of stuff for you. If you're an everyday carry guy, you won't have no regrets. If you're a person in the market but don't have a lot of money to spend and want something with some cool features that looks cool, it's a cool little knife. It's fine. And if you're just a collector who has a little money to burn and want to throw something to their collection, I say get it as well. I know I got me some expensive knives on layaway. Not trying to brag, that's why they're on layaway. But if you need to, you know, you got an extra 20-30 bucks in your pocket that's burning to get spent on a knife right now, scoop it up. I totally recommend it. All right, well, that's all I have. So from a Major Agent 661, thanks for watching. See you next time.